The defense for Derek Chauvin is expected to start presenting its case today.
Yesterday, prosecutors called their final witnesses, including George Floyd's younger brother. Philonise Floyd wiped away tears as he told jurors that George was a leader in their household. Now, as the defense begins calling witnesses, one question remains: will Chauvin take the stand? WCCO's Jason DeRusha asks our legal expert how it could help or hurt Chauvin's defense.
Good morning, Heather and Shayla. A rather anticlimactic day in the courtroom yesterday. Although the prosecution appears to have wrapped up its case, the defense should start bringing witnesses this morning. Let's bring in our legal analyst, Joe Tamburino. As everyone, Joe, is asking whether or not Derek Chauvin will take the stand today.
Good morning, Jason. Yeah, that's what's on everyone's mind, because the judge also said he thinks this case could be wrapped up basically by the end of the day Thursday, which means that the defense would basically have 2.5 or 3 days to put it in its entire case, which could easily mean that Mr. Chauvin may not testify.
It is a rather short, compressed time period. Usually we expect a defense case to be shorter. In court yesterday, not much new ground covered. The state basically summarizing their case. And once again, Joe, getting the opportunity to play a number of video clips, which has just been central to their case so far.
That's right. They started this trial with the videos. Remember, Mr. Blackwell said at the opening statements, "Believe your eyes, these videos tell the case." And so they also ended their case on the videos. And I'm sure tomorrow morning, barring something unusual happening, the state will say that it rests its case, and then we'll go into the defense.
If you are Derek Chauvin's attorney, give me one reason why you would put him on the stand today.
Because he's the only person that could tie up many loose ends. That jury's going to want to hear him say that he didn't want to hurt Mr. Floyd, that he was just using regular police procedure and moves that he's been trained to do. You have to humanize the defendant if you're going to try to win, at least. So that's really the only way to do it.
Of course,
but it's a big risk.
The risk is that he's a jerk, right? Like, we don't really know.
That's exactly right. A defense attorney will sit down with their clients for extended periods of time to try to decide whether or not the client should testify. And you're right. If the client is someone who is just not going to come across well, then you don't testify.
All right, we'll find out today as we are entering the final phase of the trial of Derek Chauvin. Joe Tamburino, thank you. We'll be watching closely for developments here on CBSM Minnesota for sure. Heather and Shayla.
Jason, thanks. If Derek Chauvin testifies, we will carry that live on television. You can watch everything that happens in the courtroom live on CBSM Minnesota. Just download the WCCO News app or watch for free at WCCO.com.